What is up, everybody? My name is His Ghoul. Yes, I know. It's been a minute since the last video, but you can't say nothing about them streams, though. Them streams have been coming, but that's besides the point. Anyways, y'all, I just got done. Well, not just, but I finished playing Mafia Old Country. Y'all, as somebody that was disappointed by Mafia 3, as somebody that was fucking disappointed, bro, it felt so good to get back into the roots, bro. Oh man, like Mafia 3, bro. Fucked up thing is about Mafia 3, Lincoln had the potential to be a top 10 protagonist and had the potential to be one of the best protagonists in the Mafia series. But they fucked it up with that free roam shit. Oh my, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all like this. Before I even played Old Country, I played every single Mafia game over. Every single one. I replayed 1. I replayed 2. I beat 1 and 2. 3, okay, listen, hear me out. When I first started 3, it was like, oh, cool, I'm gutting people down. You know what I'm saying? But, I forgot that I had to keep killing the same people and doing the same thing at the same places over and over and over again. So we didn't beat 3, but who really gives a fuck? Anyways, let's get into Old Country. I'm gonna start off by saying they made the right decision going back to linear. They made the right decision because honestly, I wasn't worried about like exploring or anything. I was just worried about the story, literally. Now, story, and as a whole, I'm gonna have to give it an A, bro. I'm gonna have to give it an A. I'm not saying it's perfect, but it's a great story. Now, don't get me wrong. I got my pros and cons of it. I got my pros and cons. Now, I'm gonna start with the bad before we get into the good. Now, y'all, this ain't even a bad, really. This is only depending on you. Some people were complaining because the game is only 13 hours. You can tell a good story in that amount of time. Trust me, you can. Like, I don't know what it is with people thinking that we need 20 to 25-hour games. I'm cool with a 15-hour game, 10-hour game. Just give me a decent story. Not even a great story. Just give me a good story, for real. But, no. But yeah, just give me a great story. But, I will say this. One gripe I did have about the game, okay? Without spoiling too much, there is this new mechanic they have in it. It's called Knife Fight. I ain't gonna go too deep into it, but I was talking to my boy Afro about this. Yo, why the fuck was these knife fights the same? Like, it had the same setup. You're chasing the dude, you catch the dude tackles you, you're both unarmed, and you pull out your knife and you start fighting. It's the weirdest shit, bro. And at first, the first couple of times, I was with it. But, bro, they started making it a main point, a main focus point in the game. And I ain't gonna lie, some of them knife fights got boring over time, bro. It did. So I just had to like get that out there. But it was fine. It was fine for the most part. Another, I wouldn't say this is a big issue I got, but this is somewhat an issue. I was also talking to my boy Afro about this. The weapons. Does anybody else feel like if it's not a shotgun, you're not killing them? Because, bro, every time I used a shotgun every time I used a pistol, and I would, motherfuckers was taking like 5 shots to die. Every time I got a shotgun, all I gotta do is, boop, boop. Like, come on, bro. Like, it's that easy. It's literally that easy. Like, it felt like motherfuckers was eating anything. And even the shotgun people, oh my god, those shotgun dudes, they was annoying, bro. They was really, really fucking annoying, bro. Oh my god. And another thing I will say, actually, that's the only gripes I really got about it. Now the good. I'm gonna talk about the good for a minute. Y'all, I don't think I have ever been invested in a story mode game in a minute like I have this. Like, it's been a minute since I played a story mode game I was very invested in. I was invested as fuck in this, bro. I made sure I paid attention to every minute of it, bro, and I enjoyed it. Now, here's another thing that I do want to touch on. They told us this was gonna be like the biggest gangster we seen in the Mafia series? Kinda not really. Okay, cause Tommy, you see Tommy. Tommy was kind of thrown in. He was at the right place or wrong place at the wrong time, one of the two. And Vito's this little, you know what I'm saying? Because he has a friend that's in the Mafia and he got connections. So it's like, yeah. Lincoln, it's weird with Lincoln. It's really weird with Lincoln because Mafia 3, was the Mafia even, I don't even know. But with this new character, Enzo, he kind of is still thrown into it. I ain't gonna lie. He comes from a more wicked past. I ain't gonna lie, a more wicked one. You thought Vito had a wicked past of going to the army and all that shit. You thought Lincoln had a rough past. Nah, nah. This man was a slave or a worker or a mine worker. It was one of those two, bro. But they had, oh man, they had, damn. Oh man, but all in all, as far as the story, I feel like it was a good story. They told it perfectly. Not perfectly. There's probably some other things that could have been changed a little here and there. Probably a little bit, but other than that, I feel like they hit the spot with this one. You know what I'm saying? This is a big upgrade from Mafia 3. I don't care what nobody says. Listen, Lincoln as a character could have been top tier, but the game is just, it's bad, bro. It's bad. But y'all, there is a problem I'm starting to have with Mafia now, and I really hope they change this up if they make another game. Why does it seem like, and this might just be how the Mafia is in real life, but why the fuck does it seem like I can do everything in the book? I can kill for them, I can steal for them, I can scam for them, I can do all of that. The minute I want one thing that is not in regards to the family, I'm automatically a snake, I'm automatically a rat, I'm automatically nothing. And that fucks with me, bro. That's crazy. Games in general where it just have you doing everything for everybody, just going around doing shit. And then at the end of the game, they either betray you or you end up dying for some dumb shit. Like, bro, like I'm tired of that, bro. I can't take this. Stop making me the errand boy. Stop making me the nigga that's just thrown into here in the worker. I want to be the boss. Listen, EA, if you're listening, your next Mafia game, please let us be the boss, bro. I can't do this, bro. At least if I'm the boss and I die, that's obvious. But no, I'm still dying. God damn, I went to old country thinking we were gonna survive. Man, I went to old country for everything, bro. Oh man, it's, oh man, and then the fucked up thing is about Mafia Old Country, bro. The coolest person in the game is the father of the biggest snake in Mafia. And y'all know who I'm talking about? That nigga Sam from Mafia 1? Bro, his father was a real nigga. Let's talk about Luca. Let's talk about Luca. Oh my goodness, y'all don't. First of all, Luca is like the mentor teacher. That should already tell you something right there. This man, oh my, this man's calm under pressure. This man know how to talk to people. This man know how to get shit done. Like, bro, and every time we needed him, he was right there, bro. I loved Luca. He was definitely my top 10, no, top 5 characters in the game. Definitely. Definitely, without a doubt, bro. I just had to say that, without a doubt. And it's just, I don't understand why it ended like that. The ending, like, it still was a good ending in some way, but, like, I'm just thinking to myself, you know what I'm saying? We ain't do nothing to that bad, bro. Like, we ain't do nothing that bad, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. At the end of the game, it's just, things go to shit, man. You know, after Mafia gets to them double digits, it's down here from there, bro. You know, bro. But I had a real great time playing this game, and I saw a lot of people trying to compare this shit to Red Dead. Y'all do realize Red Dead doesn't own horses, right? or Western anything, right? So I guess if I see a horse in the game, that automatically means Red Dead. I'm pretty sure there's games that came out before Red Dead that you can ride a horse on. I'm pretty sure. And if I'm wrong about that, correct me. If I'm not, then let me know. Because like that's a crazy ass comparison just because it's set in old western. What? Are we serious? Are we serious, bro? Like, oh man. But overall, I get the game an 8 out of 10. At first it was 7.9, but I give it an 8. I give it an 8. Listen, if you want a game that's just gonna be a decent story and something you can get through in a day or like prime 2 days, then I say get this game. Like, listen, if you buy this game at the start of the day and you just go home and play it, I promise you're gonna get through most of the game. I promise you. And another thing, here's another thing. If you have it, make sure you go vote on that poll, bro. It's time for us to start our next series. And yeah, there's somebody I owe this to, somebody that made it very clear if I don't play it, then it's gonna touch me. Yeah, that's my life, y'all. That's my life. But that's gonna be it for today, you guys. We're gonna end it right there. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought about Mafia Old Country if you played it. If you didn't play it, play it. And if you never played a Mafia game, play it. Skip 3 though. Skip 3. The only way you don't skip 3 is if you just want to go around killing people. That's it. That's it. That's the only good grace about that. You can constantly go around killing the same person over and over and over again. It's fucking insane. But let me know what you think about the video. If you liked it, be sure to like up for your boy. If you enjoyed it, be sure to subscribe to the channel for your boy. If you loved it, might as well do all the above for your boy. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to build community out here. We're going to be back later on with the stream for our new game series. Well, not new game series, but basically the next game we're going to be playing on the stream. So be sure to tune in for that because if you see in the poll, you know oh man, I'm in for a time of my life until this Dying Light game comes out. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for today. My name is Gaze Zagul, and until next time, peace.